Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, guys. And today, I don't know, thought about making a video about this because people would probably want to know. But I live in Brooklyn, New York, and we just recently have a storm. Try to make informative videos, but I think it'll be good to see how good the Q60's all-wheel drive system is. So we had about 12 to 16 inches. Some of you guys live in states where you don't have to deal with this mess, but in this state, we got to deal with it. So we're gonna see what we can do, and we're gonna get it done. But let me see. The snow is actually a little soft here. This is good. Reason being is because it's soft. Guess what happens? It's easier for me to get out. I am a first responder, so I can't just sit at home, cold out, or anything like that. I gotta go to work. So we're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna see if we get this car out. I do got a shovel, but we're gonna see what we're gonna do. Right now, you guys are worried about the car being parked and getting hit. Well, it didn't get hit, but it's kind of in there. So let's see. I could just shovel it out. Do I have a shovel? Clear up here and just come out. But you know what? I'm gonna give it a good try and shot. Back it up, pull forward, and see if I could just slip it out. Because the snow is still a little soft. All right, let's see if we get it out. Put the car in snow. Let's see if we could just move it forward a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to mess up the car, man. And what I'm gonna do is try to shovel out the front a little bit, and we're gonna see where we're at. All right, 5 minutes of shoveling. Pretty much just made this a lot lower. Not this part. This part's still high, but it made this part a lot lower. Just trying to worry about getting forward and out. Back here, still stuck in here. Let's give it a shot. All right, let's give it a shot. This one, no. The sound you guys are hearing is from the sensors. Damn it, I don't want the snow in the car with me. Alright. Take the traction control off now. Let's get out of here. You see how the car is sitting back, front, bird's eye. The car's kind of getting that snow that I didn't get. So what I'm gonna do is try to get to go more right and let's back it in a little bit. We want to get it back to the part where the street was at. And we're out. We are out. Let me go get my shovel. Yeah. Days like this makes me don't want to live in New York, especially in the middle of a pandemic, you know, where mostly everyone is home, working from home, or they're unemployed. You know, I thank God that I have a job and everything like that, so I can still work. I'm just appreciative of that, but it also makes me value certain things such as warmer climates. So shout out to all the people who live in warmer climates, yo, because, yo, even though this only happens in New York for about, I would say, about maybe a week at the most per year, this is like the most amount of snow we would get, it does make you want to really relocate it. But I got out the parking spot. There it is. Now let's get in the car, drive for a bit. Someone's probably gonna take my parking spot too. So that's the part that sucks also. Once you get yourself out of a parking spot, oh man, I gotta clear up this windshield. Yep. There you go. I know you guys are already dragging me saying, Boost, you didn't even do your back, your back window. I know. I didn't even get a chance to. Because once I got the car out, a bunch of people already were right behind me waiting. So I I'm gonna pull over like by the bus stop, take that stuff off real quickly. But I'm the type of person that always tries their best looking at blind spots anyway, so I should be good. All right, so I might as well talk to you guys a little bit because I got you guys' attention. So, some updates for the car. You're gonna also see in the next couple of weeks which exhaust option I'm going with this car. For the people who made it to this part, because you always watch my videos, I'm gonna go with full catted downpipes. Full catted downpipes, not full catless, full catted downpipes. And I'm going to go with a full CATBACK exhaust. So this is going to be good. Take this off because I don't know, the ice is yelling at the car or whatever because of the sensors. So I'm going to have the exhaust coming in the next couple of weeks. And I actually can't wait for that because I already got it tuned. The car isn't tuned yet, but I already have my tuner. Everything's already paid for. I just got to start tuning the car. I don't know, I might just tune the car on stock. Everything on stock with just the heat exchanger, just for the time being. But I got the car on JB4 now, so I don't really see the sense in trying to rush and do stuff like that. At least for now, I don't really see the sense in it. People have been asking me what are some of the next things I would like to do with the car outside of tune and bolt-ons. To be quite honest with you guys, I would like to continue to go more into performance and do a few other little things that I consider not to do for this car, such as motor mounts, maybe collars, a few other specialty suspension components that more of like a racy control arms, things like that. I just want to like do to enhance the driving feel of the car. That is some of the things that I am looking more into doing with this car. I know people have sat there and hit me up and said, Boost, you should do a wrap, you should do a auto flex, or a liquid wrap or whatever. And I just don't see the return on investment. You guys that watch me, y'all watch me for, y'all enjoy watching my content, and you want to see me do crazy things, and part of the hype is to wrap the car and change the color and stuff like that. I personally still don't see the return on investment in doing that because it just makes my car more of a target to me. That's just the way I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. You know what I'm saying? If you look different than everybody else, then people scratch your car, break it, mess it up. And I personally don't want to deal with that type of stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I don't really care to deal with that type of stuff. So I would like to definitely do some more of the content that brings more viewers because everyone likes races and people love the way that this car look. Of course, to me, this car is going to look like a Brooklyn clean car. In Brooklyn, we like cars low. We like cars looking sexy and clean. And of course, we like them fast, but, a 700, 800, 900 horsepower car in Brooklyn just doesn't make any freaking sense. Let's be honest, it doesn't. Maybe if I live in some of the Cali areas, Texas, more of the southern states, we got more room, then you can do things. But Brooklyn, New York is so dense, there's no spaces or places to really open the car and do stuff like that. So I'm not really so rushed into like, all right, let me just do this, let me do that. I'd rather wait. I'd rather wait, take my time, build up the car, get a second car, have some fun with that car, and then I can start messing with more stuff with this car. I've definitely thought about, the second car I've been talking about is the G37 for like the longest, and I've been definitely stuck between manual and auto for the longest, knowing that I don't really want to build a 1,000 horsepower G37. I don't see the return on investment on that. Once again, even if I had a 1,000 horsepower freaking G37, where am I going to go and race it? How often am I going to drive it? Think about that. Think about that. Look where I am right now. Why would I have a 1,000 horsepower G37? Especially a manual at that. Wouldn't make any sense. A built auto would probably make sense, or to be quite honest, I hope you guys probably see the video. Wow. Oh, Jesus. The seatbelt just tightened and pulled me in. Here's why. Because I was coming to a stop. Wow. Jesus Christ. Oh, yo, this thing got me stuck in here. Woo, okay. The car anticipated that I was going into an accident. I just slowed down briefly. Watch out, guys. We should move off the street, bro. Watch out, watch out. I don't want to hit the snow. People, it don't make sense. So for me to continue, yeah, it wouldn't make any sense. And the same thing, some of you guys have commented saying, well, Boost, you should just make this 1,000 horsepower. Once again, you see what I'm doing in this? I'm going to work. So it doesn't make sense to have 1,000 wheel horsepower Q60. And even if I did, why would I do it in Brooklyn? You know, to be quite honest with you guys, I know some of you are watching like, Boost just giving excuses. He ain't got his money, his money ain't right. It ain't even about the money right. It's doing things that just make sense. Think about it. Doing things that just make sense. You know, the amount of money invested for, let's just say, a Q60, it may not be as much money as like a GTR to make 1,000 horsepower, but it's still amount of money that you're spending on a $20,000 to $30,000 car. Let's be quite honest. Built motor with a built block, transmission upgrade, excessive amount of fuel in the fuel system. You know, it's a lot. Come on, man. Come on. Get off the street. Anyways, it's an excessive amount of money. Now, I like to use Monte Fame as an example because, you know, he's also a New York YouTuber with me, and he has pretty much 1,000 wheel horsepower Hellcat. 1,000 wheel horsepower Hellcat. It's so much more easier for them to get to it, at least because he just had to swap from a supercharged to a turbocharged system. He does have a Hellcat motor, which is a larger displacement, so that makes sense. You know, it makes sense why it's easier for him to get there. There's still money invested. It ain't cheap, but his 1,000 horsepower is a lot more reliable on 93 fuel than 1,000 horsepower and this on E85 and an aggressive fuel system and a built motor and built trans. It doesn't make sense. I'm trying to stay within my niche. I really enjoy Nissan Infiniti cars and stuff like that, and I just want to continue doing this. I want to finalize this. Like, all right, I did the Q60, I did the Q50, I did the G37. I had already a sedan already. I did Maximas. This is content I didn't record, but I already have done Maximas and all that stuff in the past. I don't know if I'll do that in the future, you know, but I've already done that type of stuff. So I don't know what I'm gonna really do, man. Like, at the end of the day, I just want to continue to work and make this YouTube journey fun. You know, when it's not fun anymore, when it's upsetting, when it's really, really frustrating, at which I usually keep the amount of stress and mental that might affect me from this YouTube platform, I keep it low. Because once I get stressed out, I'm not enjoying myself anymore. I don't enjoy it, it's not fun, and I don't want to do it anymore. Thank you everybody for watching. Do appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much. You can also check out the 2 links I posted for some of my other videos. Also, on top of that, if you want to purchase some boostinmotion merch, definitely check the link that I posted also. And finally, if you've been watching all my videos and you enjoy them, please hit the link to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.